Okay, so now we get to add the ribbon. So I have this grosgrain ribbon, that's the striped color, and you're going to need 2 ribbons that are 38 inches long and then 4 that are 26 inches long, and that again is for this 24 by 18 size canvas that we're using. So we're going to staple these on the back, but what I normally do is lay them out first, and I go corner to corner for the long 38-inch strip ones, and then you want to kind of match up with where your center point is here for the side, and then this is going to go like that. And then we're going to take another one and we're going to also match up to where that side is. And that I'm just temporarily tucking under here. And then our third one is going to go like this. So you want to have a nice kind of like point here on your middle parts, middle sections, and where they're going to meet over here on the ends. So our buttons, let me get our buttons here. Take this off. So my cute as a button is going to go right there in the center. And then this is where I'm going to try and decide which buttons I want to use. Now if I go with these kind of coordinating buttons, then make sure I need 2 more. So that's how those would go. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you, you're going to need a needle and a thread in the end too. And I usually use embroidery thread because it's thicker when I sew on the buttons. That's kind of the next to the last step. So that's how that would look. But let's see how this would look with these bigger buttons. And then I'm going to decide which ones I want to go with. It's a little baby boy, so I'm thinking the blue is a better color, and that might have been even a little too girly, so I think I'm going to go with the big buttons. And then you can see, like, once these are in, you just slide your card in there, and once we have it all, of course, stapled on, it's going to really hold your stuff. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just staple all the ribbons on, and I'll be back again. Okay, gang, so I've stapled all my ribbons on, so that's looking pretty good. And I wanted to show you one last thing. This is a step that you don't really have to do because nobody's going to see the back side. But the last couple that I've done, if I have the ribbon, I like to go ahead and do this because I think it just makes it look a little bit more finished on your edges. And I wanted to show you that I figured out I was loading my staple gun wrong. So this is the one that I usually use, and it's not as heavy duty. And you really don't need a heavy duty one to do this project. In fact, I've seen some people just use a regular office stapler to do this. But this Craftsman one, like I said earlier, is really, I like it. No electricity. I don't have to worry about, you know, that. So you're saving energy, you know, that's a good thing. All you need is your own steam to do that. So, as you can see, this is just going to give this a little more finished look on the back side, which nobody's going to see, so nobody really knows about this but you and I once it's up on the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that, finish going around the edges, and then I'm going to put my buttons, sew my buttons on, and I'll probably come back and just videotape me doing like the last button or something like that. Keep this short. Bye. Hey everyone. Okay, so this is the finished product. I actually went ahead and sewed on all the buttons because I was running out of time. And So when I got it done, I thought, you know what, it really needs something else. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see I added George's room, and from Create a Critter, I did the little monkey. Okay, running out of battery here, so I'm going to make this quick. This is a brown cardstock. I ran it through the Cuttlebug. I don't know whether you can see it, the Swiss Dots folder. And then I just cut out George. I think I used Storybook, and I used it on my Gypsy and did the welding on that. And then I used a Fiskars paper edger, and this is actually 3 different cuts that I layered on top of each other, and then I just used an Icicles to give this a little blitz. This apostrophe is actually part of the vine on the monkey key on the Create a Critter. So I just kind of cut that off to be the apostrophe. And then the last thing I did on both George's and the room is I used my white gel pen and just added some dots on the letters. So anyway, that's baby George's memo board that Mom will be able to either leave this stuff on or take it off or whatever. But hopefully they will enjoy it for years to come. And even though my little center button says cute as a button, as he gets older they can switch those buttons out, you know, and put something more grown-up boy, more big boy. So anyway, I hope you